Hi, in this series of 2 videos I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful piece. Is another of my creation. It's all done a crochet in granny square and it's very easy to make. It's 12 granny squares. In this video number 1 I'm going to show you how to make them and how to attach two together, and in video number 2 I will show you how to attach the rest and how to finish the piece. I don't know what to call it, if it's a cardigan or a summer sweater or a blouse or a swimming suit cover up. If you have any suggestion, please let me know. This one is a size large, but will fit size extra large and extra large. If you want this piece smaller, the only suggestion that I can give you is to use a thinner yarn and a small crochet hook. Now I'm going to show you the back of the piece, and I will give you the list of the material that we'll need to make this beautiful, I don't know, summer cardigan or sweater, I don't know. Okay, let's start the video. Well, this is the back, and so the mannequin is smaller than the piece, that's why I look loose in there, but those flowers look amazing. I tried it on and look fantastic. I'm a size large and I look incredible. Well, let's not waste more time and start making this beautiful piece. The yarn that I'm going to use for this project is this one that I have here. I don't have any information about the yarn because I bought it in a factory outlet bag, and in those bags don't come any information, neither the brand, the color, or anything. I know that it's 100% acrylic and it's light 3, but that's it, what I know about this yarn. I don't know the amount that comes neither. So if anybody asks me the amount of yarn that I use for this project, I can't answer that question because I really don't know. If anybody do this project and they know exactly the amount of yarn or around the amount of yarn that they use, please let me know. That way I will put the information in the description box for the other people that would like to know that information. What else? We need to make 12 of this square, and I use the smaller one of the 3 that came in the bag for 4 square. We had to make 12 in total, and then this one come quite a lot, and the other one is bigger than this one, so I hope I have enough. You're gonna need scissors, tapestry needle to lose the tails, and the crochet hook that I'm using is 3.75 millimeter or US F5. What else? The size that I'm making is size large. You can make from large, extra large, 2 times extra large, from large on with this type of yarn and my instruction. For a small and medium, probably the best thing that I can recommend is use a thinner yarn and a smaller crochet hook. I really don't know because this is the size the square come out to, and they are 29 centimeter by 29 each square. Okay, let's start making our first square. That will be a full square, and the other ones will be, as we make them, we'll be attaching them to the rest. I forgot to mention that I'm going to use this plastic bead for my belt. I'm going to make a belt, and I made these pendants. I bought some plastic beads like this, and I have some jewelry making wire, so I made a pendant for the belt. But if you don't can find any beads, I will show you a way that you can make the belt without any beads if you want to make the belt for your piece, but you don't have to. It's optional, the belt. We're gonna start with a magic circle. It had to be a magic circle, that way we can fit 24 double crochet in the magic circle. Okay, we're gonna chain 3, and the chain 3 counts as the first double crochet. So we're gonna do 24, and make sure that you grab these 2 strands of yarn when you're doing your 24 double crochet. So I'll meet you here when I have my 24 double crochet in the magic circle. Here I have my 24 double crochet. I'm gonna pull the tail to close that circle. Now I'm gonna come to the third chain and I'm gonna do a slip stitch, and later I will lose that tail. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and that is a double crochet. Now we're gonna chain 5 for the separation. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and only in that one you will have 8. You wrap your yarn on the hook and you're gonna count 1, 2, and in the third space or on top of the third double crochet you're gonna do another double crochet. You're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, wrap your yarn on the hook and count 1, 2, and in the third do another double crochet. Like that, you're gonna go all the way around to make 8 of these separation. The number 8 will be the one that you will do 5 and a slip stitch in this one. Okay, so I'll meet you here at the end when we have 8 space, when I finish here with a slip stitch, and remember there are 5 chain in between. Here I have my 8 spaces. Now we're gonna do a slip stitch to the center of the first one, and we're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and that counts as the first double crochet. Now we're gonna do 4 more in that space. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Remember, 1 chain 3 and 4 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2 for the space in between, and now again we're gonna do 5 double crochet in this space here. Like that, you're gonna do this row number 3. You're gonna have 5 double crochet in each space and 2 chain in between. At the end here, you're gonna have a chain 2 and a slip stitch in the third chain, and that will be the end of row 3. I finished row number 3. Now I'm gonna do row number 4. We're gonna chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we're gonna start increasing in this row. Now we're gonna do a double crochet in the same space that we did the slip stitch. You see, if you pull this one a little, you will see it open it up a little bit. So you're gonna do another double crochet. That is 1 increase. Now you're gonna do 3 separate double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. Now in the last space you're gonna do 2 together, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Now you're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, and you're gonna jump to the next double crochet, and in the top you're gonna do 2 double crochet together. Now you're gonna do 3 separate double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, and 2 together in the last one. Like that, you're gonna do row number 4 with 2 chain in between. Like that. When you come to the last one, you're gonna chain 2 and do a slip stitch in the third chain here in the top. I finished row number 4. Now we're gonna start row number 5, and row number 5 is exactly the same as row number 4. 1, 2 and 3 chains, and now we're gonna do another double crochet in the same space. That's 2 together. Now we're gonna do 5 separate double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 2 together, 1 and 2. You're gonna chain 2, 1 and 2, and you're gonna continue 2 together in the next one, 5 separate and 2 together in the last one, and 2 chain in between. Now here we start with 5, and then here we have 7. Now we have 9 double crochet. We finished with row number 5. Now for row number 6, we don't gonna do any more increases. We're gonna do 9 double crochet in row number 6. It will be 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. You're gonna chain 3, and now you're gonna do your 9 double crochet, 2, 8 and 9. Now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and that will be for row number 6. You're going to have your 9 double crochet and 3 chains in between. You're going to end here with your 3 chain and do a slip stitch and the third chain here. And remember, 9 double crochet. We finished row number 6. Now in row number 7 we're going to start doing some decrease on the petals and some increase on the chains in between. In the first one we're going to do 7 chain in between the 2 petals, and this next one we'll do 13. And the next one 7, 13, 7, 13, like that all the way around. But the petals will be exactly the same decrease. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and that counts as the first decrease. And now we're going to do our first double crochet. Now we're going to do 5 regular double crochet, 1 or separate, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and now you have 2 spaces that we're going to do a decrease. You do a double crochet, you don't going to finish, you have 2 loops, you go to the next one, you have 3 loops, and then you pass it through those 3. Now you're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you're going to do 1 decrease, 1 double crochet, you don't going to finish, go to the next one, do another double crochet. Now you pass it through these 3 loops, and that's the first decrease in the next petal. Now you do 5 double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now you will do a decrease in the last 2, do a double crochet, you have 2 loops because you don't want to finish that one, go to the next one, and now you have 3 loops and pass it through those 3. Now you're going to chain 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now you're going to come to the next petal and do a decrease. You're going to do a double crochet, you don't going to finish, go to the next one and do the decrease. Like that you're going to continue all the way around. You're going to have 4 of 7 chain and 4 of 13 chain in between the petals. I finished my last one and it's a chain of 13. Now we're going to count 1, 2, and then the third one that will be the top of the first double crochet, you're going to do the slip stitch. And by chaining those 2, that only it will create a decrease. So like that you're going to end row number 7 with the 4 corners of the square. There are these 13s. Now we're going to start the row number 8. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and that we're going to create a decrease. We go to the next space and do a double crochet. Now we're going to do 3, 1, 2, and 3 separate double crochet, and then we're going to do the decrease in the last 2 spaces. 1 double crochet, you don't want to finish, and you're going to do the next one. You have 3 loops and you pass through these 3. Now you're going to chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to come here in the 7 chain space and do a single crochet. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and go and do another decrease. Go on top of that one. Do a double crochet, you don't want to finish, go to the next one. Do a double crochet, you have 3 loops, pass those 3, and do 3 separate double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Now you'll have 2 spaces that you're going to do the decrease. 1, you have 2 loops, go to the next one. You have 3, pass it through those 3, and chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Do a single crochet in the 13 chain space. Now you're going to do 11 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Now you're going to do a single crochet in the 13 chain space again, like that. Now you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you're going to do a decrease. Like that, you're going to do this all the way around. You're going to end with the 4 corners like this, and the other one just like this, with 2 chain space. Here I have my 7 chain. Now we're going to count 1, 2, and on the third one, that will be right on top of the first double crochet. You're going to do a slip stitch. And you end row number 8, just like that. These are the 4 corners here. We're working on row number 9. Now we're going to finish the flower, and we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and you're going to do 1 double crochet, but you don't going to finish. You're going to have 2 loops. You do another one, 3 loops. You do another one, 4 loop, and another one, 5 loop. Only in this one you're going to have 5 loops, and the other one you will have 6, because it's the one that you're carrying from the chain, from the row, the step before. You're going to pass your yarn through those 5 loops, and you're going to chain 1. That chain you don't going to count. Now you're going to count 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to do a single crochet in the chain space of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now all the chain space are 7. And you're going to do a single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you are on top of the petal, and you're going to do again 1 double crochet. You don't want to finish. You have 2 loops. You see, you are carrying this one from this chain space. Now you're going to have 7. You have 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to close those 6, chain 1. Now you're going to do chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to do a single crochet in the chain space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to do a single crochet in the chain 11 space. You're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And you're going to do a single crochet in the same space of 11. You're going to do a single crochet. And the corners always like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to go to the next chain space of 7, and you're going to do a single crochet. Now you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now you're going to start decreasing in the next petal, just like that. And you're going to have 4 corners like that one. And so I'll meet you here when I finish here in this last 7 space, because I'm going to show you how we're going to close this row with the next one. Here I got to the last space of 7 chain. Now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And here was where we start this row number 9. So I'm going to do a treble crochet on top of this chain space, the one that we close together all these 5 double crochet. Remember, we chain 1. Well, right there we're going to pass our yarn through, and we're going to do a treble crochet. Now we end at the center of this space here. Now for row number 10, you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and you're going to do a single crochet in the next chain 7 space. Like that, you're going to do row number 10 all the way around. You're going to chain 7, 1 single crochet, chain 7, 1 single crochet in every space. And remember, in the corner, you're going to chain 7 and do another single crochet in the same space. That way you end with a little loop like that in the next row. Row number 10, if you want the square bigger, that's the row you're going to repeat as big as you want. You even can make a tablecloth just by doing this bigger with the flower on the middle and you just continue doing that until you want. Okay. Remember, just one of the square, you're gonna do the whole square. So when I finish this square, I will show you how to finish and how you're gonna attach the next square to this one. And I'm gonna divide the video in two parts. That way I can explain you with lots of detail how you're gonna do this project. Here I am about to finish this square, and if you're gonna continue making this square bigger, what you're gonna do is chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Wrap your yarn around the hook twice and come here to the beginning and do a treble crochet. That you're gonna do this if you're gonna continue making this bigger, and you will chain 7 and continue all the way around. But since this one gonna be a square that the size that I want, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna finish. I have 3 chain there. I'm gonna chain 4 more for 7, and now I come here and I'm gonna do a slip stitch, chain 1, cut the yarn and lose the tail like that. Let me show you. You're gonna end with a square like this. You're gonna have 4 of these space, starting with the big one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is for the size that I'm making. Now I'm gonna show you how to attach two squares together. Now we're gonna attach. I start here, this square, and I'm here at the first corner. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna come to the corner of this one, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna come at the same space, and I'm gonna do a single crochet. I'm gonna chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and I'm gonna go to the next 7 space. Chain 7 space. This attaching this granny square to each other is exactly the same as I am done in other project of granny square. You're gonna do exactly the same. You're gonna do 1, 2, and 3, and single crochet. You're gonna do this, and you're gonna attach 3, these 2 together, and another one here, or here, like an L shape. No straight, an L shape. I'm gonna show you. I already have 3 attached to each other, and you have to make sure that all of them are facing the right side. Let me get up. This is one side at the body and the sleeve. Let me grab the camera and show you. You see? No matter how you turn this around, it's exactly the same. The arm and the body. That's how you're going to attach 3 of them. Like this. You attach 2 together, and in the bottom of one you will do attach the 3rd one. So this will be the end of video number 1. Go to video number 2 to continue making this piece.